Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, returning to my Mouseazuma playthrough where I'm playing as the Aztec Empire. And I'm currently at war with the Russians, which I actually don't know where they are. I mostly went to war with them for the settler that I managed to capture here, which hopefully will give me access to this iron over here. We'll have to see. Depends on whether I can place it down where I want it to. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so those guys came back over that way. Blood has been defeated. What does that mean? Blood is right here. What does that mean? Has been defeated. Don't get what that means. We lose population? I'm confused. There was no one attacking me. Alright, well, was that a bug or what? Because I have no idea what that means, the Ledev was defeated. Somebody finished the pyramids. I thought that happened a little while ago. Oh, well. Alright, so let's go ahead. Go through what units need orders. So, I'm not exactly sure where the Russians are. Let's move over this way. See if we can find them. Those are our Arabian troops. We're just moving this scout back home because we got to the extent of what I can explore with the scout. Okay, let's go on to the next unit here. So we've got the chariot. I like it to keep going down. Not exactly sure where these guys are. Not sure which would be the quicker route. Maybe over this way. I almost wonder, do I want a soldier here? Maybe that's what happened because I'm not occupying it. Something happened here. Well, I can quick buy an archer with my gold, and I think that's probably a good idea, so I'll go ahead and do so. Alright, so the prophet did move out of the space that I want to put my settler. Now, the one thing is, if I put this settler here, let's think about it. I still think I want to do that. It gives me access to the river, which is a source of fresh water. It also gives me access to all these resources, I think, a little bit better. I'm going to move in here. That means it's going to take me an additional turn. And I unfortunately don't get to improve that yet. Alright, so let's grab these warriors and have them move over this way. Aha, we found the Russians. Alright, so these guys are giving me open borders, which means that I should be able to move through them. We'll have the warrior moved on down this way, so we're for sure that the bad guys are down here. Worker, you can kind of just stick where you are for now. You need to come on up. Have them come up on top of this hill so I can keep an eye on them. You're coming that way. Catapult's coming down this way. Oh, it's producing a trader. Forgot about that. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think I was saving gold for that trader, fortunately. Okay. Now, I know there's a barbarian camp around here somewhere. Alright, I think that's everything that we can currently move. Alright, let's go on to the next turn. No, the Arabian troops just blocked me off. What can I do for you? So he's willing to offer me peace, but it's a pittance. He's only giving me 1 gold for 30 turns. No thank you. You're going to get yourself spanked here. I'm going to make this war worth it because I got denounced by so many different nations for this war.
Those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
Alright, so what do we got? Yields gained from pillaging are doubled. And the plus 30% production towards encampment districts. Alright, so let's change our policies here. I actually don't think I'm going to take either of those things at the moment. No, none of those things jump out at me as that's something I want to do right now. I am going to go ahead and choose the next thing on our civics tree. So we've got recorded history here, which gives us the Great Library and plus 100% campus district adjacency bonus. I mean, that would be nice. We also have feudalism, which gives us plus 50% production towards medieval and Renaissance era melee and ranged units. We're not yet in the medieval era, so I don't think that would be useful, maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know. Do swordsmen count as medieval or not? I would assume not. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do recorded history because I don't think I yet want to jump into the medieval era. Okay. So now you can go ahead and plop down your city. And then I would like to come in here. First, choose production. I would like a... Not going to let me rush build any of these things. I think I'm just going to go with the monument here. But I would also like to buy a tile. And I'm going to buy this tile so that I can immediately get the iron, which we're going to do. And then, hold on. I may have the ability to start upgrading troops here. It might only be within the borders of this city. I'm not positive. You can go ahead and fortify. Alright, you're going to come on down this way. Now, I might not have enough gold to do that just yet. Alright, we're going to cross. Oh, does that guy have 4 charges? It says 3, but it looks like 4 guys there. Alright, we'll cross over here. Alright, so the question is, do I want to go in and get my upgrade? I don't know if I can afford it. I think it's 45. To upgrade. So I'd be able to upgrade these guys. I think we go ahead for the upgrade here. So you are going to just fortify. You are going to back up, I guess, into the woods, so you got a nice defensive bonus. And we'll upgrade you to swordsman next turn. Out of curiosity, do we have any warriors that are within city borders? Yeah, so it's only within... Oh, no, it says not enough gold is the main problem. Okay, so it looks like I can do it at any city as long as I'm within those borders. Or I have enough gold. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, let's see if we can find this barbarian camp. I know it's around here somewhere. Okay, so these guys are blocking my path, unfortunately. So we might have to go around the other way. Fair number of troops here, though. Anyway, it gives me the opportunity, I guess, to upgrade. And it also gives the catapult time to catch up. I think this more direct path is the quicker way for the catapult to go, so that's where I'm going to go. Alright, so you come on down. You keep coming. You go up that way. Okay, we can send an envoy. I first want to come over here and deposit the worker here. I'm going to prioritize upgrading guys that are on the front line here. Alright, so we can send an envoy. So what do we want? +4 gold in every commercial hub district, or +2 production in every industrial zone district when producing wonders, buildings, and districts? We technically don't have either thing. So the question is, do we want the next best thing? Additional +2 production in every industrial zone district. So yeah, I mean, the next couple levels aren't going to matter. Where is some of these guys? I want to view this guy on the map. That guy's the furthest away. Buenos Aires is over there. And then Hong Kong is over there. I guess I'll go with Zanzibar here. I'll give them... On the other hand, the Germans tend to go after city-states, right? So it'd probably be safer to do Buenos Aires or Hong Kong. I'm going to go with Buenos Aires here. Okay. That's our third envoy. And... Oh, I didn't okay it. Oops. I keep forgetting you have to hit there. There you go. Okay, it looks like we're more or less ready to go for the next turn, so... One thing I do want to check out over here... Can we do anything with this faith? Okay, no, we have to still build this building. I forgot. Okay, well... Move on to the next turn. Okay, so these guys are fighting right now. Which is fine. I mean, hey, the Arabian troops are helping me fight the war that I want to fight. Granted, as long as they don't end up taking the cities, because I want to take the cities. Now, I think the Russians initially actually took a city from the Arabian Empire. Okay, so I want to upgrade you. That's going to cost me 45 gold. I may be able... I don't know. I probably won't be able to upgrade somebody next turn. But, here goes. These guys are much stronger. Just want to see what they look like. Alright, that's pretty cool. They've got like a little... Almost like Roman troops, I guess. Although obviously not Roman. Okay, so you're gonna across the river. You're going to build the mine so we get this iron resource. And you'll come across this way. Let's see what's over this way. Aha! Here you are. Probably gonna get peppered with arrows there. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Unchain you. You can come over here. You can murder this scout. Thank you very much. Thank you for the free worker. It must be every time. I thought it was a chance, but I think the main reason I thought that was because of the barbarians. I don't know if the barbarians give me anything or if it's only like a small chance they give me something. I actually don't remember if they gave me something before. Alright, I can't really get in here, unfortunately, with the scout. So I'm just going to move the scout. I could try and see if I could get through this way with the scout. Because this is going to be tight and congested. Let's see if we can go this way. I mean, this is looking tight and congested too, but maybe we'll be able to do something with it. Okay, looks like we have another unit that needs orders. Oh yeah, these guys. We've got the mine down. So I guess we might as well build more mines, or I mean, I'll turn. I want to get the tea eventually, but all right. Move on to the next turn. Got some more combat going on here. Arabia has progressed from the classical era to the medieval era. Yeah, I kind of thought these guys would shoot me, but that means they're not going to move, right?
Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers.
Okay. So it's time to get some more research. Alright, so shipbuilding. Then we have machinery, which gives us crossbowmen. Very powerful, wow. And then we have knights and pikemen. So I'm gonna go with the shipbuilding here. Mostly because I still want to stay in the classical era. I don't know why, because I get bonuses in the classical era, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna move on up this way. Never mind, I'm not gonna move there. Alright, let's see what we can do here. These guys can't, unfortunately, upgrade yet. Yeah, very congested looking. Move these guys over this way. I'm gonna get my archers in on some of this action. Well, actually, they probably can't see, so never mind. Get the chariots up here, though, so they can cross the river easily. And you are going to build me another mine. You're going to try and figure out if there's another way through here. Unfortunately, no. There's still no way through here because these guys are all just kind of sitting around. I have a feeling this guy's not long for this world, and I'm not even going to give him an avenue of retreat. We're going to sit right behind him, and he's going to have to sit here and fight all these guys. All right, catapult, come on up. And then skip. Let's murder these guys. Oh, I found the barbarian camp. There it is. Oh, another archer unit. They'll probably shoot me here. I might have to dive into cover and heal myself or something. You are more than likely headed up to help improve this area. You are going to come over this way, and we're going to probably build a mine there. Okay, what other units need orders? This guy. Got ourselves another worker. Don't actually need, do kind of need to do something with this worker, because we've got a mine that we can do there. You are going to cross the river, build a farm. You are going to go start working this way. Yeah, I probably want to hook up this diamond mine. And you just rest until you're healed. Okay. Well, we're getting into the fighting here. There's a battering ram. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I misread the symbol here. Oh, there is a battering ram. I wonder if battering rams can occupy the same space, I guess. We've got heavy chariot there. I mean, a lot of these guys are wounded, though. Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and go on to the next turn. Let's see what happens here. Does look like I got a way through, finally, with my scout. Okay, what can I do for you? No, we're not taking your peace deal. We're gonna murder your butt. That's what you get for trying to convert my people. Remember that Russia has been targeted for the declaration of war by Seoul. Alright, we took a little bit of damage there. Let's continue to move I'm gonna go up this way. Maybe we'll be able to see some terrain. Alright, so you're gonna cross the river. You're gonna go... I guess you're just gonna hang out in the city, actually. Because there's probably things that I could improve here down the line. That I'm gonna want the guy around for. And you're gonna build me a... That was a mistake. I realized this guy's a full worker, and he could have stuck around. Alright, we're gonna build a farm here nonetheless. Okay. So you are gonna upgrade into a swordsman as well. You are not, because I'm not gonna be able to afford it. So you're just gonna march up. And you are also going to march over here. And then you are gonna move over there. Hey, looking good. Worker has one more charge, which is gonna go over here and build a plantation for me. Alright, so we've got our avenue. Walk through into this territory. And then just not move anymore. Alright, so I guess I'll come into the woods here. This is probably a hill, so it's going to slow me down. Finally, we've got a trader. Where do we want to trade? Well, that's actually a good question. Could go to this city here. Plus 1 food from districts in Mumba and plus 1 production from districts in Mumba. Or we can go here. As a matter of fact, looks like Valletta gives me the most benefit. Plus 2 food from districts in Valletta and plus 1 production from districts in Valletta. That sounds pretty good. I wonder what the number is. Is that how many turns it takes to get there, maybe? I would assume, because this is the closest city. Alright, so I'm going to do that, because it seems like this is the better deal. And it looks like maybe it sorts it that way, too. Although I get gold, production, and science if I deal with the Congo. For now, I'd like to just deal with my own cities. So, let's do this route. I plan on building quite a few of these, so... It's not all I'm going to do. Right, let's move up here. You are going to build a mine. Alright, warrior. What can you do here? Well, you can really damage this guy pretty severely. I'm worried for your future, though. Alright, we have to choose production. Alright, so we just finished that. I think watermill, for sure. And then I might need to start thinking about getting some of these done as well. Honestly, we need more tiles here, but... We'll go with this. It gives me plus 1 food, plus 1 production. Production's always good, in my mind. Alternatively, we could do the Harbor District, which gives us another trade route. And I mean, we could easily do it here. And we get gold by working this tile too. I want to do this first. That gets me other things produced quicker, in my mind. Okay, what are we doing on gold? We've got 19 gold, so it's not likely I'll be upgrading anybody for a little while. We got a couple warriors out there. Okay, well, let's go on to the next turn. I'm going to keep my focus over here, though. I want to see what's going on over here. Battering ram and... we're being attacked. I had a feeling it wouldn't go particularly good for that guy, though. Let's go and look up at the barbarians now, because we've seen the Russians move. Another attack by the archer. I'm concerned if I... You know, I probably should get rid of that. Those are probably old messages. Alright, so... Oh, look at that. First time I've seen ivory. Come on up there. Chocolate as well. Okay, you finished the building on the holy site. So can we purchase things with faith now? No? Hold on. What's going on here? Can we actually see what's going on with this district and what's all built? I'm fairly certain I built something that should have allowed me... hold on. Beach tower, catapult, swordsman, battering ram. I could have swore I built something that should have allowed me to... I could have swore I did stuff that should have allowed me to do missionaries, but I don't... Don't see them. And they're not over in this, so that's something I'm probably going to have to look into. We could continue with the temple, which gives me more faith. It gives me citizen slots, relic slot, great profit point. It also allows me to recruit apostles. Again, I could have swore I did a building here already that should have allowed me to do missionaries, but for whatever reason, that doesn't appear to be the case. I bet it's because I don't have that faith here. I just realized. Crap. Yeah, you know what I probably need to do, and I just now realize this, is I need to probably have a holy site where my religion was founded. Alright, well, that's my bad. I didn't understand that that's how that worked. So we're going to have to do a holy site here. And I have to purchase tiles, unfortunately, to be able to do it, too. I think to the best efficiency. Alright, well, that's something I'm going to wait on for now. My bad. Alright, so we're not going to be able to build a temple because that doesn't seemingly do much for me. I am going to try and build Petra here because of the +2 food, +2 gold, and +1 production on all desert tiles for this city. Non-floodplains must be built on desert or floodplains without hills. So I figure I put it in here, maybe. I mean, it's going to take 33 turns, but I don't think anybody else is going to be beating me to that. Alternatively, what else could I build here? I mean, commercial hub, yeah. Theater square, aqueduct. But I really think right move here is Petra. This will make this city super powerful. So yeah, I'm going to put it right there. Yes. Okay, so it just starts as a lump of rock. Alright, well, let's come back down here and start fighting the war. So, this punk over here attacked me. I'm going to go finish him off. Oh, really? I didn't kill him. That's surprising. Alright, let's go ahead and cross over here. And I guess I'll start sending you this way. And the warrior... Kind of feel like I should keep him around in this area in case we have a war with the Congo. So I'll have him kind of go in over there. And you're going to build that eventually. Catapult, keep coming. We're going to need you eventually. And and I guess you can move over that way. It doesn't matter how you move into our territory. So I know I can finish these guys off. I'm just a little concerned that the spearmen will kill me if I do that. But I also am concerned about these guys chasing me down and peppering me with arrows if I don't kill them now. I just know for sure these guys are going to attack me. And I have a feeling that I'll die. So I'm going to go ahead and run here, hoping that they go after these guys instead. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here in the video. So we've got more things to do on the war down here. And maybe I can do some explorations, more exploration here with my scout. In case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.